you open. You like love sour, then you should come try my boy. Pick her up while she wraps herself around my neck. This girl. Flower. She said, my love is like a flower, I'm trying to get you open. You like love sour, then you should come try my poison. She said, I grew up in the garden of Eden, and ever since then, my lying eyes are deceiving. And there must be something wrong, 'cause I can feel her crawling around in my chest. Every time I try to pick her up, while she wraps herself around my neck. This girl. Flower.
All right, good. Oh boy, dang it! There's that whole camera thing again. 1 second. Let me make sure. There we go. Hi. Good morning. Good afternoon. And hi. Generally speaking, hello. My gosh. Let me fix this up. Just because this is how we do things here. So there. Today, this is what we're building. We're building the Darth Maul's ship, the Scimitar, and we started yesterday. We're gonna get back into it, but right now, good morning, Letty Juggler. Hey Johnny Rooster, good to see you. Lady Light, where's Dirty? Okay, I'm sure he's around somewhere. But good morning, everybody. We're gonna get right back into the build that we were doing yesterday. So good to see everyone. Let me get everything set up over here. So I have my projector, output projector, and I can see what's going on. All right, that should be good. All right, let's get into it. Oh, right, this was oh my God, this was the bike from G Lego Builds. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to say except if you think this is one thing, if you think this is great, dude went ahead and made a car. Okay, I will show that later. But he used the same circle technique that I'm going to be using to build the cockpit for Darth Maul here. But he made a car. Dude made a car. I cannot state that enough. It's just like he's completely unlocked all of Lego Fortnite. He needs to be careful, or they're gonna send a hit squad on him. But anyway, I completed the bottom of this and started on the circle. So not much progress was made on this part yesterday, because there's a fair amount going on. I would like to show you, before we get back over here, let's head over to the hangar. It's up here on 35. I hope it's 35. And Kitty, hey, kaboom! Dirty, there you are. Good to see you. Dude made a car. Dude made a car. Dude made a car. He didn't send me a video, but I will download the picture so that I can stop saying dude made a car. Oh my God. Okay, so we've been making so many ships that Maddie's been bugging me to go back to something that I made a while ago. He wanted me to do a full remake on my base. So we started on a little project, kind of an expanded bunker type thing. I had an incident yesterday, but mostly this entire project was put together just so that we could have our hangar, and I'm going to show you the hangar in a second. Things are still in kind of in flux. I'm trying to figure out the whole corridor situation. But the idea is that this is like 80 meters away from here, and it's only going to be joined by this corridor. But the corridor leads up to the hangar bay. So we have our TIE fighter in here. We've got our TIE fighter advanced. The TIE, I keep forgetting what it's called, TIE Striker. You guys haven't seen a TIE Striker yet. This is Maddie's little ship that he put in. It's only got the top wings. It's fast. It's agile. It's meant to go in and just, break stuff. This is the interceptor, and that seems to be it so far. I mean, I actually thought, okay, so I made like 3 TIE fighters, but they don't count because I ended up destroying them. This is like, the place for the final ones. So here we are. Full TIE fighter, full. Actually, I landed this here. I can do it. No, I'm not gonna mess with that. I will mess with the interceptor though. So let's do the interceptor. And this is actually pretty cool. I was looking at doing something for Battlestar Galactica, and the one thing I've always wanted to build from Battlestar Galactica is the launch tubes for their ships. So we have a little bit of something to do here. Woo! Launch. Yes, I was definitely, come look at my stuff. Look, I have stuff. Come look at it. Do you believe they didn't want to come look at my stuff? All right. The downside, though, of building a hangar like this is that the game doesn't want you to actually see stuff like this. So I built the hangar, and as I'm trying to find it, it's telling me that it doesn't exist. And it only renders in at the last minute in most cases. I completely biffed that landing. Oh boy. Ah, no, stop. Oh boy. So, we have a conundrum here. What are we going to do about it? We're going to point to the sky and get out of here. Look at that. All right, let's try this again. I mean, I could go park it over there at the other hangar that we started, but this was supposed to be the landing pad for the what you call it? Oh boy, I've lost the ship. Oh, there it is. I've lost the hangar. Okay, see, wow, my brain. All right, okay, you need to stop. All right, turn around. There we go. Turn around. Turn around. All right, don't lose yourself. Find it. If you can't land in it, if you can't see it, Ah, there it is. Render distance. A good render distance would be really appreciated. Because if I can't aim at it, all right, let's try again. There. Almost a perfect landing. I gotta practice this thing. There. Perfect landing. Okay. Enough of that. I'm gonna get back to the building. But look at my stuff. Look at my stuff. Okay, you. Thank you. Solo leveling. What? Solo leveling arrives soon. What is solo leveling? What is that? Is that like a game or something? Buenos dias to all of my Spanish speaking viewers. We of course are going to be building on this and trying to figure out most of it. So you'll be seeing this base again in the future. Right now we're going to head back over to the building area. But we're aiming for like a huge epic base. It goes over 3 areas, maybe 4 areas, which is the main barracks, the hangar, and the command center. We may have a machine shop over here, but no promises. Machine shop is where all the tanks and everything else would live. So bit by bit. All right. Oh, it's a good anime. Okay, cool. It sounded like something for the game, you know. Instead of leveling up with the group, leveling up with holy crap, it's a whiteout. I can't see anything outside. Okay, it's not that bad, but it's really foggy out. We had some of the snow melt this weekend, which is a good thing. You can actually see the ground again in some places. Good morning, Devil Dog. Hey, Taz. Let's see who else. Who else is new here? We got Sulevs, Taz. Anybody I missed? We're both on the purple and on the red. You guys know which ones you are. Miss Firehound. Hey, good to see you. All right, back to Darth Maul and his pesky ship. This has been a very long outstanding project, and glad to get back to it. But let's see if everything is working as it should be this morning. Let me see. All right, so we're gonna be doing more circles again. I'm just trying to get the next section, and unfortunately, I need to figure out the angle of this so it stops short, and this angle on the bottom comes down and joins the circle. So there's reasons to have the circles all sorted out. I can at least get the cardinal directions. But let's see if everything is going to be a-okay. We had some issues yesterday where the it was absolutely crooked, and once your pressure plate is crooked, it's all over. So you want to go to, oh boy, that looks crooked already. I don't know, man. It's usually a lot more crooked than that. But let's carry on, shall we? All right, there it is, and yeah, it's doing the same thing it was doing yesterday, which is weird. 1, 2. Oh, okay. It's not doing the same thing it was yesterday. Oh, unfortunately, it is. What the flip, man? Seriously, dude? Okay. Tell me this is going to work. Why are you not working? You have every reason to work. Okay. Okay. Calm myself down. Every reason to work. We're going from here. And then you are going on here. Edge to edge. So, is that the one click or the two? I think that was one. Okay, something is seriously wrong here. The placement of the pressure plate does have an effect on where your piece is going to go. We find that out on the, what's it called? Razor Crest. That's the word I'm looking for. Serious? Oh, it's going to drive me to the crazy. There's no reason, zero reason why this should be failing. Okay, let's try again. We're going to come off of here, and then you're going to do this, and you're going to make me look competent, aren't you? I know what I'm doing. You're just trying to embarrass me today. 1, 2. The game is out to make a mockery of me. But I will not let it. I will not let it win. Okay. We gotta go one up. There. Seriously. Bad aim. You had to do a bunch of bus stops. Is it that unstable today? 1, 2. I swear, some days you get on in the game, it's just like, yeah, come, be my friend. And it's awesome. It's great to play. But then other days, it's just a completely different beast. Why must you be like this? Of course. All right, you. Let's try this again. One more time. We go from the edge. We get the red. So we get the green. Go from the edge. We get the green twice. We float it. Float the piece. Come on. Float it. There we go. We bring it in. Bring it down. And boom diada. It works. I'll take it. All right. Let's do that again. My God. All right. One more time. So that I know that I'm not going out of my mind. 1, 2. Yes, Haskins. You know the pain. 1, 2. There. Now it's working. Okay, we got our process all taken care of. We can get the front bumper now. So let's get a nice front curve. 1. You know, sometimes I wonder why we are so patient with this game. Because all it does sometimes is bring us a lot of pain. But then I remember some of the really cool things we can build. And it's just I think some of the nostalgia factor. Now, I'm not a very nostalgic person. I am not nostalgic, like, at all. But I gotta admit, this game does have a huge nostalgia factor. It kind of takes us back to our childhood. The fact that we could never do anything this cool when we were kids. Hell, even the kids today don't even know they can do this. They're off chasing the next shiny object. My sister-in-law actually has a really good outlook when it comes to Lego. She never stopped buying her kids Lego. And at a certain point, she started buying Lego for herself because she absolutely loves Lego. She's huge into the Star Wars Lego. So she has a lot of collections. So if we're ever in doubt about what to get her for Christmas, we can always just get her a Star Wars Lego, as long as we know that it's not one that she already has. And her philosophy was basically, it's not only the kids who get to enjoy it. We enjoy it for different reasons. So I occasionally enjoy showing her some of the builds that I do. She was especially impressed with the Emperor's shuttle, because that was one that she never got. But I think the biggest thing really is that it's different when it comes to Lego Fortnite. Because the one thing that I found out building with the Lego instructions and just trying to follow some of the models was that following the actual model that is designed to, you know, be this toy that little children's fingers can get into and, you know, move around stuff and they can play with it, is completely different than being able to walk around the model. And that's I think the coolest thing about this particular game, that we can get to walk around, we can get to live in, not live, but you know what I mean. Live inside our toys. And if that's not nostalgia, I don't know what is. What the flip? Come on, you. You get on there. All right, come on, up. 1, 2. I don't like it when it does that. It's like at this particular angle, this is like one of the only times when it will do this. It will stop responding properly. One, 2. Doesn't matter so much because it's in the inside here. you. What are you? Okay, let's get rid of you without breaking anything important. Shall we? Okay, good. Be careful. Be really, really careful. Okay. I have had the opportunity to break something important. Sometimes when you smash these things, it's not always consistent. Especially when it's a really important piece that you spent the past 40 minutes trying to get on. Okay, so there's the front of our ship. Now I need the bottom as well. So I really should bring this up. And then the back is just a completely different circumstance there. But I have to get these two to meet. And oh, I need one more so that I can bring. Can I just do this? Just cheat a little bit? Come on, allow me to cheat. Allow me to cheat. I'm going to cheat. You can't stop me. Haha. I guess you can't stop me after all. My bad. Dang it. Maybe. Okay, you know what? That's not even important. I'm just trying to. I just need to find a side so that I can go from here to there and go around and plan the next part of this. So, Julie, hey, and hey, Phoenix Makes. What's happening? We're building Darth Maul's ship. Let me bring up the image. Where did I put the image? Is that it? Yeah, that's the one. This is what we're building today. Maybe make that a little smaller. But yeah, this is what we're building. And it's going to be awesome. So, hide that again. All right. So, we have the circle. I really should bring this one down as well. So, I'm sorry, guys. I promised that I wouldn't do this to you and make you watch me build a bunch of circles. I was lying. So, you know, apologies and all that. It's getting really complicated with the side, by the way. And I'm going to show you what I did there. All right. Nice. Nicely done. I had a whole plan on doing the sides that kind of got thrown out the window by the fact that the sides get progressively wider. And I had hoped to do kind of an angled thing where the pieces would come together, but it's not working with me because the angles are the opposite way than what I expected. So I'm trying to come up with some way to get all of this together. But when this is done, this entire front section is just going to have one area here, and then the rest of it is going to be all thrusters and balloons and just all of the stuff that makes the ship run. So right here we have a whole bunch of thrusters to help with the upthrust. There's space inside for more. I'm a little torn by the fact that these are angled. What I found is that when you actually have thrusters that are kind of angled outward and they're working in opposing forces, it tends to favor one. So instead of going directly up, it will say, okay, I can't choose. It's going to go, I'm going to go to the right. And it goes over to the right. So there's going to be a couple of balancing issues that I'm going to have to deal with, and possibly just stick some more thrusters directly in the middle. But that's a problem for me to tackle in a little bit later on. Right now we're working on circles. This is one of the new techniques that we have come up with, and it involves much less counting. It only works for the Ninjago, this Ninjago piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. The second step, you take it, you float it, and you have to be consistent in this one. Otherwise, your circle gets all janky. But this gives you a much wider circle. 1, 2. There's 2 circles you can get. 15 degrees, which is from the Supernova kit, or the Ninjago kit, which gives you 10 degrees. And yes, I measured. Okay, so this is Ninjago Red Pine Shallow. Red Pine Shallow roof gable left. And I do share these techniques every morning here on the channel. So if you've been following me, you already know some of these techniques. Some of you guys have taken inspiration from them, like G Lego builds. Good God. Dorian. Oh, hey, Dorian, what's up? That got mixed up there. G Lego builds, my gosh, my friend. You didn't even send me a video. You're going to send me a video. I'm just going to go and find that car and just download the pictures. I mean, unless you have a video you can send me right now. But, you know, why don't I just share my screen? Do I have a share screen up? Window capture. Is that window capture? Is that right? Nope, that's not it. Window capture? No. Okay. Let me see if this one will actually get Discord. Yep, there we go. So this is Gary's car. Gary is G Lego builds, but this is the car that he built using the circle technique I'm showing you. Well, some of it. But this is like full size. I mean, it's bigger than we are. You can't drive this normally. This is a sculpture, but my God, dude, seriously, wow. So yeah, lots of things you can do. You're opening up the entire Lego toolkit when you're building circles, because you can now put anything that you want. Oh no. Pretty much anywhere at all, and get all those weird angles and everything else you need. There. Now you can't say that you can't see. All right, let's get this up. See, and just only 3 things I'm using here. 1, 2. Go check out G Lego builds. He is seriously absolutely goated. This is his week. This is Gary's week. And I'm absolutely loving it. Like, holy crap, dude. First a bike, which blew my mind completely. And now a car. Dude built a car. I'm just going to rename the stream to Dude Built a Car. Oh, yes. If the swivels work. The thing is, the swivels don't even work properly like that. I was trying I was trying to do something with my train and swivels. And the swivels, you can actually go and test this out yourself. Take like not a table or a mat or something and put it onto the swivel. Then put it onto the ground and put some thrusters, and you'll see that the swivels don't turn. They don't activate like that. You actually have to put the swivels onto the table in order to get it to push the actual swivel. Otherwise, it just doesn't work as a wheel. It's very frustrating because you think like basic friction or basic physics would work on some level, but nope. Fortnite takes a look at physics and says, not today. Not today. In fact, not ever. Physics has nothing to do with Lego Fortnite. That looks crooked. Is it just me? Or does that look crooked? That looks crooked. Oh my god, I could tell. You can tell almost immediately. Okay, is the piece crooked? Yep, the piece is crooked. So, we're going to take a bus station. And this is something that you have to do. Like, Gary, I imagine you must have had to take the bus station a lot when you were building your car. No worries, man. It's just that once you start using it, you start to think different. And you start looking at different pieces and everything, and start to really shape it. Let me just remind you guys. Where is it? Come back here. Dude built a car. Okay, I'm just gonna say it again. Dude built a car. All right. Oh my gosh. Absolutely freaking remarkable. I just can't get over it. I can't get over it. You gotta put that up with the hashtag. I don't know if they're still using the hashtag. Are they still doing any of those streams that they promised? The community streams? Because I haven't seen any scheduled. And I don't know if it's something that they plan to keep on doing. But you gotta put that up with the hashtag Build Lego Fortnite. You know, Rooster, we haven't had a dogfight for a while. I mean, we have a brand new interceptor. Oh boy. I gotta log out and come back because something is off. Alright, let's log out. Bus station is not working. Okay. Let's take a look at what Gary's got cooked up here. While this loads up, there we go. So this is Gary's car. Oh, okay, hold on. Completely built this out of Lego Fortnite. You see all the little pieces there? This is the actual size of it. It is huge. So you get full size, a full sense of the scale. Look at the thrusters. mean, seriously. Wow. You can build something much larger than your minifig. Go and follow G Lego Builds. Check out all of his pixel art. All the cool stuff he's doing right now. It's, my gosh. Seriously. Oh, see, Haskins, this is the circle technique in action. Yeah, that's what he was saying earlier, that if swivels were working, he'd have it driving. But this is all coming from the circle technique, Haskins. So this is my circle technique, which allows you to put the circles pretty much anywhere. The other circle techniques that Mr. Black uses, Warding Works use they have a, it's more focused on being in the ground and gets you a perfect circle, but that perfection comes at a cost because the flexibility of being able to move it and put it into place makes it a little harder to use sometimes. So they're both really good for their own particular purposes. And Haskins, you went and got this other technique where, well, similar technique based on their thing where you were spinning around on the swivel. Unfortunately, the swivels don't work for this level of detail, and the being able to turn the angles, but using the the supernova roof piece, and now the here. That's not what I want. Let's get you down. There we go. So the main pieces are Supernova and Ninjago. So Ninjago, Supernova. This roof gable, the left one, is the star of my show right now. But the regular one that I use on an almost non-stop basis is this guy from Supernova. And it allows you to get 15 degrees all over the place. Who's that? It's Haskins. Hey, what's up? That's a Christmas tree. What am I doing? Yep, I'm cooking it up. Welcome in. We got to get you flying, man. I wish we had a good ship over here that you could fly. Have you tested out the any of the X-wings yet? This is Green's X-wing, so this should be good to go. You got to test this out. Go on, jump in the fly. I hope you have good controls today. 4 takes it up. 1 and 2 control the nose down. 3 goes forward. Yeah, this should be interesting. And it's all about getting that belly exposed in order to do a turn. There he goes. You got to get that belly exposed. And then use 4 to do the turn. Man, he's a lot faster than I thought. Okay, and hit 4. Yeah, there we go. Nose control. Perfect. He's got the barrel roll. And you can use 1 and 2 to dip the nose down. Hit 1 and 2 together. Now hit 1 and 2 together. Yep, there we go. Bring that nose down. All about nose control. I think he's got it. Haskins is like a natural flyer. So he should have this. Ah, there we go. We're gonna have to do some dog fights with Haskins now. I'm looking forward to this. Okay, Rooster. Time to make some more X-Wings and get some dog fights going. Oh man, I wish I had my interceptor right here. All right, well, let him go fool around with that. We're gonna head back to building. I'm actually glad it's stable right now. That it's stable enough that it allows him to get a good flight. You know what? I could chase him, but Jaded has made this thing so heavy. He's gone and double stacked the wings, so it's lost a lot of its flexibility in turning. He's kind of lost the plot. So Jaded, if you're here, yep, that message is for you, buddy. When you make it too heavy, you make it a little unstable. All right, well, while Haskins fools around, we're gonna get back to building my circle here. Get my plate. And we're gonna make some plans to shoot Haskins. Challenge Haskins later in the day. Maybe tonight we can actually get a dogfight going, because we haven't had a good dogfight in a while. And to tell you the truth, the dogfights are like one of the best ways to train yourself on how to fly. That is a little... Why is it going that way now? You guys see this, right? All right, let me see. If the angle is off, it's not. You see, there you go. Yep, slightly off. Let's try that again. Yep, still off. Dang it. Okay, seems like... Oh, he brought it back. He's managed to land. Wicked. Yes, that was fun, wasn't it? And you actually got it back, landed right on the spot. Holy crap, dude. Okay, when I said he was a natural flyer, I didn't think he was going to be that good. Okay. So we're going to have to go make Haskins his own X-Wing, or get him set up for one, because he's over here building this guy. The Zeta. Which one is this? Is this mine? No. This can't be mine. Nope. This is... Okay, this is Jaded's other one. So, this should be standard. Let me get it out of here. We have a bit of a roadblock right now, unfortunately, with that. Can I fly through there? Woo! Here we go. Yeah, real good flying. It's pretty... Okay, his controls are opposite of mine. So, just have to take that into consideration. And get this bad boy over here. It's got a little bit of drift. Okay, I see what's going on here. So, something interesting happened. Well, I just realized something that very interesting has happened as a result of flying and landing the TIE fighters. And is that it's actually made me a better pilot of the X-Wing, which is really bizarre. All right, let's try this again, shall we? This is... Come on, just be nice to me. Just once. Let me finish this up. If not, I'm going to move on to the next section and try to get this. No, it's not working. It's off. Why? Most frustrating part of this. And it's just about getting this circle right. Hey, Legion, what's up? I appreciate the lurk. Oh, and Legion just became a sponsor. Thank you, Legion. You celebrating 16 months of membership. Have I been on that long? What the flip? Man. Hey, Gary, you should come in and fly it. It is absolutely a blast. I have to get we have like so many of the other ships around, the other planes. But they operate on the same principle. But you know what? Every single one flies differently. All right, let's try this again. One more time. And then if this doesn't work, 924, we're going to move on to the sides of this ship. That looks crooked already. That's super crooked. There's no way that's going on straight. Is it? Oh man, you guys are just... What? What? Thank you. Thank you. I know this isn't straight. All right. So, we're going to abandon that idea for a bit. I was hoping to get to the side, but... Oh, absolutely. If you're on this afternoon, just message me, man, and we'll set something up. Get you in world, come and fly. It will be awesome. Oh yes, you absolutely need to learn to do circles, both methods, because Legion, I don't know if you know, but Gary built a car. Okay. He built a car using the circle method. Oh, where is it? Where's my Discord? Using the circle method. Gary built a flipping car. What the heck? Okay, enough of that. Did I mention? Car. Sorry. Oh. Dude. I'm over here building spaceships, and Gary's over there building cars. Kind of put things into perspective a little bit. Spaceships and cars. What do they really have in common? Except Gary out here completely owning them. All right, let's see if we can get this going again. First order. Angie, hey! So good to see you. Oh my flipping gosh. Everything is off today. How can that be? You know what? Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's not be all upset. Let's just do it again. Maybe today is not a building day. Maybe today is a fly around day. Okay, let's try that one more time. Una más vez. All right. There we go. So we have an anchor, I think. Are we anchored at the bottom? Yes, we are. I can take this off. Move that. Now I can carry this up to, is that where it's going to attach? Right there. Huh. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Okay, because I need to do that from the bottom as well. Is that too low? No, that should be fine, because that gives me the window slit that I need right here. So the window slit should be fine. All right, that's good to go. Window slit right around here. That's going to be fun to get to. All right, and then the bottom. How the heck am I going to do the bottom? I need a circle for the bottom as well. But let's see how high that is. That's right there. Okay, so the sides have this whole circle thing going on. How big is this circle? I never actually tried to measure it with anything else, but Lockheed's lighthouse is a good tool. Yeah, this is much smaller than Lockheed's lighthouse. Check that out. The diameter on that much smaller, so can't even get anything from there on the inside. We do have this. So that should be an interesting middle piece if it actually works the way it's intended. Uh-oh. Hey, Mom. Everything all right? Morning. Okay. I'm currently middle of something. Can I call you back, or is everything okay? Okay. All right. Okay, that was my mom. You have to answer when your mother calls, because it may be important. Well, at least when my mom calls. February Lego Monthly. I think they're done. They haven't done one since December. So kind of weird there. They brought out the build kits. Sorry, the build kits. They brought out Ninjago, and then went on vacation. And there have been no streams, so we've kind of been left on our own, which may or may not be a good thing. We'll find out. All right. The main part for this that I wanted was this next section. Where the heck is it? Okay. So near the top of this, there is an angled part that comes out to the wings. It comes out from the top. Oh, I thought the wings were thicker than that. So I could actually do the back of that and bring it back and then come to the wings. But the wings are tied to this. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, so this comes down. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. I may. I know it was kind of too much to hope for that they would keep it up, but it's what happens sometimes. Doesn't matter how good it is for the community. That level of engagement. Sometimes someone just looks at the numbers and says, "This isn't worth it," and it's an unfortunate side of business where we are just numbers. And somebody's just doing a balance sheet on us. We are the numbers. Okay. Just trying to feel my way through this next bit. Hey, Jaded, what's up? I think we may actually have to push this forward a little bit to here, because they need some more space. Yeah, top and bottom do the same thing. And it's just really just a matter of feeling my way through this, because the measurements are quite different. I mean, when you're looking at the Lego model of this, the one from the store is trash. I'm sorry. The okay, maybe I shouldn't speak ill of Lego, but the one from the Lego store is not quite what we were looking for when we got all excited about the getting the infiltrator Darth Maul ship. It was just something different, vastly different. So some of the excitement kind of got sucked out of the room, and that's what they gave us. It was like small and cramped and not as impressive as the one that we know. And once again, it was made for children's fingers. So I mean, like, there's a whole reason for the sizing and everything. There's logistics to really deal with. So shouldn't trash Lego too hard for that. Some ships are just impossible to work with. But yeah, we were a little bit disappointed. I mean, they do take really, really good job on so many of the models. It's kind of incredible just how they even get there in the first place. Plus, they have to keep the price down within a certain amount at least. Otherwise, some of the sets would get really expensive, like how the new Razor Crest is like $250. Okay, so this is a little shorter now, which will allow me to get the next piece sorted out. Here, I should probably look at it on this screen. 937. There we go. Much better. 2 screens. Hey, Power Pansy. What's up? Rod. Hey, Rod. Have not seen you for a while. How's it going? Too many requests. Really? Sketchfab? Seriously? Come on. Do better than that. All right, let's get this copy. And apparently too many people are looking up the 3D model of the Sith infiltrator. If that's you guys, thanks. But come on. Oh man, that looks so sweet. I really kind of feel like I'm underbuilding this at this point. But okay, there we are. I got it. Okay, set up for that. We have a nice, smooth, and over here is where things come out a little bit. So you, my friend, need to come over here, and we're going to take a little trip. Right in front of that. There we go. So from here, okay, equal height. It's supposed to tilt back, but I'm not going to mess with that. I'm going to do with one angle only. And it's just it's such a short one. I'm not even sure that I should. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do the angle. I'm gonna do the angle, but only because it's so short. How far out does it come? It comes out to here. So let us do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how far it comes. When I say it's very slight angle, I mean it's so small. Of course, you're going to be problematic. Let's just get this stretched out right there, right there. And then come down. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Let's get this in here. Perfect. All right. And then on the other side, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put 1. And then we're going to put 1, 2, 3. Now this is such a very small thing that you may not even really notice it, but your eye is kind of trained to pick up small details. Have you ever noticed like the smallest movement, your eye will automatically move to? Like you can be sitting somewhere and out of the corner of your eye, you see a bug moving. It could be like the smallest bug in like a tiny little area, but if it's within eyesight of you, you see a bug moving, and your eye instantly tracks to it. We notice like the smallest detail. It's like one of the most incredible things about the human eye. It's like all that detail that it just picks up. That is kind of the angle is a little sharper. That's the kind of thing that makes us, detail oriented, because we are very detail oriented, but it's also a matter of survival. So little details we will always spot. Okay, this angle is a little bit more, so I'm gonna bring in the big boys. Ooh, I don't know if the big boys can fit there. Yeah, we can go a little more extreme here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm seeing a little bit of separation, and I think this is going to possibly angle. We're going to find out. Where is my pressure plate? Fine. It's a visual glitch. That's why that X-Wing is hanging in the sky. You get used to them sometimes. Sometimes. But there's a bunch of dynamic objects around. The any ships, like ships are dynamic objects. They will float. So it's one of the reasons why we had to start moving the ships over to their own hangar. Not just so I can say, look at my stuff, but mainly to stop them from, drifting up and causing chaos with the renderer. So let's see. See? They pop into the air and they simmer down. Okay, you see? All cleaned up. Now this should go directly on here. No problems. Wow. Okay, I think we actually have to take this in 2 steps in order to get the right angle, because this is a 45-degree angle. Right now we're at 30. No, we're at 15. So next one's going to take us to 30. But I think a slight angle down here should not matter so much. Next part should be two parts. One, two, three, four. Posture. What's your posture? And let's and then one more? Or should I just do, you know what? Heck am I doing? Edge to edge. Okay, good. God. Seriously? I just got back here, man. Okay, Jaded, have a great day. Okay, 32 viewers today. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I'm the MadPuck66. Stream every day. Live builds in Lego Fortnite, etc., etc. We're building. It's Sith week here, and today we have Haskins in the world. And I think I want to do a dogfight with Haskins, but I'm currently building the Sith infiltrator, trying to get this thing to look the way that it should. You have these big intake valves, or these big intake vents on the ship that we're trying to focus on right now. So hopefully this will convince the ship. Come on! Seriously, dude? What is wrong with you, man? There's nothing wrong with you. You are A-okay. Just work with me. All right, let's try this again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. From the edge, we got our piece. The game is relatively stable today. It has been relatively stable, except for the angles. It's already betrayed me on the other angles. Ah, son of a biscuit eater. Seriously? I just want my angle, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. At least it's still straight, but good God. Why must it be so difficult today? Give me the angle, and we can all go home. Is that going to be good enough? No, it isn't, because it's crooked. And it's off by a little bit. You see that? That should not be possible. We are perfectly aligned here. It's misalignment adventures all over the place. All for this intake valve right there. Okay, this is just gonna drive me crazy. You know what? Heck with it. To heck with it, man. I'm just gonna do this and do that. And do this. And I'm gonna rebuild it. Strumming my pain with his fingers. I don't know why I'm singing this song. No, I probably shouldn't do that. But I probably should do this. I think I have to go back to lobby. All right, so that is now angled. It's very, very slight. This is not so slight. Maybe I'm trying too hard for this one. You know what? It doesn't need that much thought. This is way too much effort just for this one piece. Way too much effort. This is a 15 degree, and it's not even making that much of a dent. What I need to do here is just go with the flow a little bit, perhaps, and get to the wing, because the wing is down here. take a look at this. Oh, it's a bit of a shroud, isn't it? Okay, so the wing is right here. Oh, that's useful to know. Oh, dang it. Of course the wing isn't simple. Nothing on the ship is simple. Guess what the wing is made up of? The wing is angled. Of course it is. So there you go. It means on this side as well. Right to the back. All right, make sure that we have both of them at the same time so we're not messing around. And we get this one in here. 1, 2. 1, 2. And how wide is this? This wing goes out quite a bit of a ways. I think one more. Might be overkill, but we'll find out. It's 9:55. I have 5 minutes left to go. We are building Darth Maul's infiltrator. And it's going to be awesome. As soon as I get everything sorted out. What is going on back there? Oh, it's a full width type of thing. Oh, wait a minute. I remember this. I remember this now. When I built this the first time, this was completely out of left field. How it came back there and then scooped outward. And it was going with a big circle. And we didn't have all of this at the time. So we get to do all the things that I never got to do. That's why I love rebuild sometimes. Because at the time we just didn't have the pieces. And now that we do, I can actually get it to look like how I've always wanted. I think this may mean that I have to bring this in a little bit. So let's lose one of these. Get a little bit of perspective. 1, 2. Anyway, I'm the MadPuck66. I stream every day from 8:30 a.m. till 10 a.m. when I have to run out to work, which is right about now. Come on. Seriously, dude? No. No. Fine. Get back over there. And yeah, anyway, I stream and I build Star Wars, Star Trek, Lord of the Rings. If it's sci-fi and fantasy, I'm building it. And just generally having a blast because, I love this kind of stuff. So I want to thank you guys for coming and joining and, just hanging out with us because it's a great Lego community. And this is like in Craftopia, in my own Discord server, pretty much the whole community can come together, share your builds, and, find a group of people who actually understand what the heck you're talking about when you're going on and on and on about how cool this Lego is, because nobody really understands. It's true. Nobody gets it, except other Lego builders. So glad to have you Lego builders here with us, and want to thank you once again for coming and hanging out and just being part of that community. Great to have you here. Let me see. Ooh, I can do this. I'm gonna, exit the stream in 2 minutes, but I'm just gonna keep on building. Remember to join Craftopia, join my Discord, but just come out and share what you're working on. I'd love to see some of your creations, and if any of you have built a car, like, good God, like Gary's built a car, then I really want to see that. That kind of stuff has got to be shared with the world. I think they just think we're a bunch of lunatics. They're right, but they don't need to know that. In fact, they don't even think about us at all, which is great. All right, let me get off that soapbox. All right, so yeah, this has been great. I will see you guys tomorrow when we come back to stream some more. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out, and I will see you all in the next stream. Go out and be awesome. Bye.
She said, give me another minute, I'll be there in an hour. Okay. I swore I was finished, she took my powers and she got me, she got me. So if you ever wonder what love's all about, be careful who you pick. Yes, they might break you out with their